Hi, this is the Bratz Boys Club, and I am Jesse, and today I'm going to introduce you to another one of my Bratz Boys. He is a very special Bratz Boy. Not exactly one that I was actually after because there's not a lot of special accessories to him. And he is from the sort of like mid 2000s when MJ was no longer really paying much attention to their product because of some legal issues that arose with the awful and horrible Barbie company. However, I was able to bump into him with through a friend of mine that I have from sort of like a purchasing seller's website at the beginning of this year when I started purchasing my Bratz Boys. This seller has been sort of emailing me on and off when they are able to find more Bratz Boys in their Bratz collection. So the seller emailed me a week or so ago and let me know that they had another Bratz Boy. They had found another Bratz Boy in their batch of Bratz. And this seller sent me a photo in their email letting me know if I was interested. And if I was, they were going to post him online so I could purchase from that seller's website, which I frequent not as much now. So I saw the photo and I almost died because I bumped into him a couple of times in the auction website that I frequent now for most of my purchases. And I was very close to purchasing one of these on that auction website, but I was waiting a little bit just to see if I could get a better sort of like offer with a better Bratz Boy. Of course, as soon as I saw this seller's option, I was so totally taken back. And the fact is, this seller in particular has prices that are extremely, extremely low. At least in comparison to most, if not all, of the sellers in the auction website that I'm frequenting now. So, long story short, I loved the photo. I loved the Bratz Boy, the way he was kept. Pristine condition. I believe the box has a couple of wear and tear little issues, but that's it. Mostly this seller has their Bratz Boys perfect in every way possible. I'm just very shocked and astonished as to see how they're kept. However, so without further ado, we've got Mr. Eitan from 2007, and he is Winter, or from the Winter line. That is the name of the collection. I'm not really sure if there's anything special about this particular Bratz Boy. For sure, there is only this one. I'm reading right here in my little fandom page for the Bratz Boys, and that's where I found the year, of course, and of course the name of the collection. But there is not really anything other than that. Just the name of the collection, the name of the Bratz Boy, and the year, which is 2007. He's the 2007 Bratz Boy from the Winter collection line. And it looks like he is the only one. I'm not seeing any other. And like I said, it's kind of disappointing for these years as MGA was no longer very kind of like interested in keeping up appearances with the Bratz in general because they were kind of like not really going out of business, but more so like kind of like having some legal issues like I mentioned earlier, so money was a little bit scarce for them. So what you're looking at here is a much smaller box. The shape is still the same shape. You've got a doll that is wearing, pretty much just comes in with what it's wearing, which is just a little jacket, scarf, a pair of jeans, and of course its little sneaker boot things at the bottom. It's a really cute doll. It's a perfectly adorable doll. It's amazing. I have no problem with that, of course. But the only problem, like I said before, is just how much there is not in the box now. There is very little, and unfortunately for the Bratz as well, the less they get, the worse it looks um, for the product. Because in my opinion, they should be getting a lot, if not more so than the aforementioned Barbie. Because Barbie, of course, is their major competition and has been with many other doll lines for since I can remember. Why that thing is still on the shelves, I don't really know. I really don't see anybody purchasing any of those things. Unlike for the Bratz, which they were actually extremely popular once. So anyway, back to the Bratz boy in question here. So we've got Eitan, and he's 2007 from the winter line. And I hate to repeat myself again, but that's what he is. And like I said, this one didn't come with any accessories. There is just a doll with the clothing on it. And of course, there is a card. You can see the card right there. Miraculously, it didn't fall, so it's not on the floor like on some of my other boxes. Some of these cards fall and just float around like the comb. It looks like for some reason I can't find a comb on this one. So if there's a comb somewhere in there, I'm going to find it later. Maybe it's hiding somewhere. I don't really know if it's actually hiding or if it actually came with a comb. I'm going to have to look online for it and see if there's actually a comb for this Bratz boy, because most, if not all of them, come with a comb. But like I said, I'm not seeing anything at all. So maybe maybe it fell through. Maybe it is just hiding somewhere. I don't know. I pretty much doubt it because the box is almost in pristine condition. It's so perfect that it kind of can compete with the boxes of my current Bratz Boys Cameron versions that I purchased for the 20th anniversary and the 20 years of Bratz. So I don't really think that there was a comb to begin with. So I'm thinking, there's no comb. But then that's just me. If you have one that has a comb, or you saw it right there and I'm not seeing it, go ahead and point it out, or go ahead and tell me in the comment section. But so far, I don't see a comb. So back to the box. And this is just like every other box. It's got a clear plastic showcase in the front where you can see the doll. It'll display the doll for you and the accessories that it comes with, and then it has a cardboard background, a cardboard the back piece to the box with a background that's sort of it's made out of cardboard, and it gives you a little tiny microscopic bio of the Bratz boy. So right there you can see it's got a little sticker with some information. I wonder what that is. Some information line. And it'll give you a picture, of course, always of the Bratz boy, which in this case is Eitan, which he looks spectacular. God, I love the way he's pictured in there. And then it'll give you the name of the Bratz boy, Eitan, and then a tiny little bio of Eitan. This one was actually really tiny, really small, really microscopic bio right there. Almost nothing, just a few words, and that was it. And then we've got, of course, once again, the name of the collection for the Bratz boy, which is the Winter Collection, or the Winter Line. And then, of course, the logo for the Bratz boy, which is the Bratz Boys logo at the top of the box. It's got a little bit of a scenery here, like a winter kind of scenery, like woods like winter, which looks spectacular. It looks gorgeous. I mean, it's kind of like, I do agree, kind of like not that perfect, but it's still perfect. It's amazing. It's still not perfect, but it's okay. It's great. And it looks just like a skiing kind of resort winter like scenery. So it looks kind of cute. So I really, really, even though it's the most simplistic of most of the Bratz Boys, it's got like almost nothing. I really, really love this one. Mainly because he's like a sort of like a standalone. At least I have not bumped into any others for this collection in our series or line. It's only Eitan for the winter collection of 2007 and our line or series. So I'm very excited that I was able to get my hands on him. And let me do the tilt now so you can see the top of the box. And this one has a little tag here that has some kind of like price tag or something. I'm going to see what that looks like on the other side. But there he is from the very top of the box. He looks amazing, and I always love his hairstyles. They look incredible. Incredible. I just really am totally in love with Eitan. I just love the Bratz Boys, like all of them. So they are amazing. They're spectacular. He is incredible. Even though he has like almost no accessories, the only accessory I'm seeing in there is the card. I just think he is gorgeous. He is amazing, and I'm so glad I was able to get my hands on him. Let me do the tilt for the bottom of the box, and here we go. Here we go, and there we go. So that is the bottom of the box. I don't think I see a year there, but if you see one, let me know, because sometimes I've been known to miss stuff like that, even though I'm looking straight at it. I'm looking at the MGA logo, I'm looking at the, well, pretty much some type of information there, and then that's pretty much it, and then that's, of course, the bottom of the box. But I don't see a year of retail. So this is Eitan for the 2007 winter collection or series, or the winter line of Bratz Boys for that year. And he's once again 2007. Like I said, these years were a little bit difficult for them because MGA was not really spending too much money on them. So they came mostly as standalone dolls with clothing. Maybe a couple of things in there, maybe one or two. For example, you could see this one just has the card. I haven't been able to spot a comb in there. So that's pretty much it. There is nothing more to Eitan from the winter line and or series or collection of 2007. However, he still looks, like I said, he still looks incredible. He looks amazing, and I just couldn't wait to get my hands on him. I believe I will keep purchasing a few more. I'm completely out of money now because I just made it a field day to purchase all of these guys all at once right now, and they're extremely expensive. Like I said, the price of this one in particular was not that disastrous. Actually, it was really comfortable. It was amazing. It was very close to the price of my current 5 Bratz that I purchased for Cameron for the 20th anniversary, 20 years of Bratz of 2021. Those, I believe, like I mentioned in one of my earlier videos, were $25.99. This one was actually $45, of course, plus shipping and tax. So that will make it a little bit more expensive, but not that much. So I just absolutely love the fact that I was able to get this one at this price. Of course, the ones that were being shown at the auction website that I'm frequenting right now were a little bit more expensive by about maybe $8 to $10, $15 more dollars. So I was a little bit hesitant to go ahead with the purchase. So as soon as I saw this one, I was completely in love, and I knew I had to have them. So I'm just very excited, very thrilled, and I just love having added him to my ever-growing collection of Bratz Boys that I love so much, and who will probably keep on growing and growing and growing and growing forever and ever and ever. So that is it for my video today of my 2007 Eitan from the winter line and or winter collection and or series. And he's the only one, and I'm so glad that he's part of my collection now, and I was very excited when I was able to purchase him because I could not believe it. He was going to be part of my collection. Oh my god, wow. So thank you very much for watching, and hopefully you drop back to my channel again because I'll be uploading maybe another video or 2 or 3. I've still got a couple of things I'm going to show you on different videos because I need to upload just a few more things. Brat related, Bratz Boys related, maybe a couple of dolls more, maybe a couple of Bratz cars that I purchased for them, who knows. But thank you very much for dropping by if you did and if you watched, and stay tuned. I will be uploading another video soon, and I'm sorry it kind of took a little bit of time for me to upload again, but it just, things get in between, so you gotta, do other stuff in the meantime and then come back to, of course, my Bratz Boys channel. And thank you very much for watching. I will see you on my next video, and thank you so much.